Okay, so what is this Eastern Bloc against Baltic?
Yeah, that's what it looks like. All right, so we got the rookie tournament, 1v1's group stages, Yoda versus Rents. And yeah, so Yoda is on Baltic by the looks of it. Filthy DLC player versus Rents' Eastern Bloc. And so Yoda opening with a ton of infantry and into the middle, whereas Rents also looking to open into the middle, but hasn't quite deployed as much yet. They both have. Well, Yoda or Rents has a super heavy, where Yoda does not.
Yeah, but Yoda's probably counting on the fact that his wheels are going to get him there faster,
Mm-hmm.
and he can deploy into buildings before the Moderna can start nailing things.
Yep. Yeah, and that's where the power of that wheeled motorized Baltic opener really comes into play with the KTs and the XA 180s. Kind of a weird Sokol purchase there at the back for Yoda. I don't know what he's exactly planning on doing with that.
Base defense, maybe? Okay, looks like we're starting.
Yep.
This is also a pretty dangerous map to botch the opening on because with the proximity of bases means losing in Foxtrot and Echo can easily mean that one side is pushing the other spawn.
Yep.
But it looks like they went pretty evenly into Bravo and then splitting in Foxtrot. So it looks like it's skirmishing over
It's
there.
gone pretty evenly so far, but the Moderna takes out the M2 Wilk and lives with 2 HP.
Yeah, it was going to be out of action for a bit.
Yeah, but taking down that medium tank is huge for Rents here, as Yoda just doesn't micro it. Forces still coming together here. Yoda having a lot more infantry, but losing that big fire support unit is really going to hurt him.
Yeah, it looks like Yoda's not really aware that it's pretty thin between him and the Moderna.
Yeah.
So his infantry's just sitting there.
Mm-hmm. But I really like the combined arms look here from Rents in Echo and Foxtrot. He's got a tank, he's got a lot of infantry. He doesn't have that much AA other than the LSTR, but it's going to be
I mean, he hasn't demonstrated need for. Oh, here come the KTs.
the classic Baltic opening. And we'll see if the LSTR can deal with them.
Yeah, it looks like Runs is trying to push through the middle with a little bit of infantry with the Moderna in support, but
Mm-hmm.
we'll see if it's enough.
And the Moderna is really just at home in close combat with the autocannon on top of its.
Yeah, especially since Yoda doesn't have any effective AT in that area.
Yep. So, Brent's actually doing decently here to push into the middle with these Moat Schutzen, the Moderna, everything. He's even pushing into the Bravo town uh, in the more top part of the zone, and Yoda just doesn't have any AA here except for the Ito 90, but that's way far in the back. Not going to be able to deal with these Mi-17s. And overall, Rent's just playing a lot more coordinated.
Yeah, the fact that he has the Moderna and the very thin forces, but Yoda's obviously not aware of that. He can start interdicting reinforcements into Bravo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, now Yoda is definitely on the back foot here. He's lost Bravo. He's very, very thin in Foxtrot. And he's definitely going to have to make something special happen here to bring this game back.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure Foxtrot is lost. It looks like Rents really isn't pushing his advantage there,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Yoda has now been able to reinforce.
which is understandable given the ongoing fight for Bravo.
Mm-hmm.
He's perhaps a little complacent holding Charlie, but
Yeah, but the Moderna's still putting in work, killing the T-55 Recon and the Sokol that was on the ground there.
yeah, it looks like Yoda kind of feels that he is in last ditch mode because there's no CVs coming out, and he's ticking at +2. So
Yeah.
we're already 130 points in, and that's a little hard to come back from, especially if you're only going to get a 1 point advantage for some amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
And there's not really much advantage to get right now because he can't, assuming CV's equal, he can't very well put one in Bravo.
Yeah, and I think what he needs to be doing right now is attacking through this really long crescent forest here to try to retake the town blocks of Bravo that Rents has right now, but he's really just not using combined arms at all, and his infantry is just getting chewed up by these Motschützen.
Well, yeah, and the Moderna is well placed. It can absolutely chew up reinforcements.
Mm-hmm.
So one, it can spot, and two, it can also chew up
Yep.
reinforcements, leaving Gulf and heading to the southern flank.
Yep. But there's a mod on the field. The Syria comes out to try to deal with it. Fires off missiles. The mod at 1 HP. The Syria goes down. The MiG will take down a plane from Yoda, but then the meme MiG comes out, and then a MiG-29 comes out. The plane spam really heavy here.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of points were floated.
Yeah.
So there were panic planes.
Yes, that's for sure. And Yoda is really not finding success with any of these moves he's making right now. He's not really gaining any
Yeah,
ground.
but like the runs I guess can afford to be complacent, being at 300 and ticking.
Hmm.
But
And he
the
has Bravo.
delta is very thinly held, and there's been no probes in that direction at all.
Yeah, that's a great point. And he could just be probing with even like these 5 pointers that he has in the back looking for like flanks. Just probe with one of those. And he can see, oh, there's just an Iroquois
Yeah,
squad
we
here.
haven't seen any flank cheese yet, but I'm sure it's coming.
Maybe. Most of the rookies actually play pretty standard. There's very few of them that I've seen that actually go for like super cheese heavy play, which is all right to see. Yeah, and just these.
Yeah, but no, not now. It's ticking at +3, so there's not a whole lot.
Mhm.
This is pretty much a lost game for Yoda right now. There's not a whole lot he can do.
Yeah, he needs to. Obviously, he's getting that CV for his +2 pointers, and that will slow down the tick. And he's getting another CV for Foxtrot. But what he really needs to do is just get like a couple, maybe 2 or 3 M1 Wilks, and just really hard push a force. Because you see these Yakari and Carson and Yakari engaging here with the Motschützen. They might get something done because they have the 2 KRKKs. But overall, eventually they're all going to die, and they all go down to that napalm bomber, and just more infantry wasted for Yoda there that could have been
Yeah, another
supported by.
thing that I'm just noting for the first time is that neither of them have any serious air defense
Yep.
network. At least Eastern Bloc has Luster 40 sprinkled around,
Uh-huh.
but
Yeah,
I
that's a.
think I see an Airco, and then I did the that no, the Ito 90 moved into Delta.
Yep. And
But
that's a.
other than that, there is no air defense, and you can see the Syrias and thermal MiGs coming out and hammering things unmolested.
Yeah, and you could really punish someone for spamming planes that much. And here come Mi-17s, and there's just nothing to stop them. And they just kill 2 squads of Panzer Yakari for free. And that's so bad when you're trying to come back in a game like this, when you don't have AA and you just keep getting punished by helos and planes. The Syria comes out, kills the M1 Wilk, gets away for free. It's.
Yeah, now there's nothing that can stop that Wilk between,
Yep.
frankly, him and the Spawn.
Hmm.
I guess maybe the Sokol could nail him.
It has been crit twice, so he's going to have to fall back with that. But really, just the lack of combined arms here from Yoda is costing him the game. 450 points from Rents with a +1 tick. It's not looking good. And the CV goes down in Foxtrot. Rents has a +2 tick, and it looks like it's just going to end here with the better combined arms play from Rents coming out on top. Well done to him as he takes game 1 of this
Yeah,
two-game
oh,
series.
and there's the bladed AA.
Yep. Right when
This
your
is
opponent...
certainly a case of too little, too late.
Yes. He needed those probably 20 minutes ago. But yeah. Well played to Rents. Nice
Well, yeah,
job there.
you can tell just by the kill count.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, Rents takes game 1.